In early September, New American Media launched a 3-month initiative funded by the California Endowment to train journalists in the ethnic media sector about the benefits of the landmark federal healthcare reform law. The initiative centered on 7 briefings for over 100 ethnic media representatives throughout California.
We're right here in San Bernardino, California, and you're at the Bailey Building, which houses the Black Voice News, and this spot is set aside so that we can do these kinds of community involvement.
Each session opened with a summary of NAM's multilingual poll, which underscores just how vast the information gap is separating ethnic audiences from policymakers about the new law.
We did a survey of ethnic adults. We wanted to ask them outright, in a few words of your own, tell me what you know about this law. And over half of African Americans could not tell us anything. Almost 2/3 of Asians haven't heard anything about the law. Even higher among Latinos, 69%.
Academics, frontline practitioners, advocates, and small business employers spoke about how the law would affect individual lives.
I have 22 employees. 90% of the employees represent Central American immigrants. And we were forced to do a lot of deep cuts to stay in business. However, I was so passionate about keeping health insurance available for my employees that is one benefit that I have spent a lot of time advocating for.
Experts fielded a broad range of questions in roundtable discussions.
One of the fears that seniors are fearful of losing some of their current benefits.
The seniors are actually not losing any benefit. Let me clear that up. It's very easy. Actually, this year, on the donut hole, they get $250 rebate. So that slowly it gets closed.
Selecting a dozen of the most frequently asked questions, NAM placed 4 Ask the Expert columns as advertorials in 80 newspapers, 43 websites, 16 radio stations, and 4 television stations, serving 6 different language groups.
Magandang balita para sa mga senior citizens. The National Healthcare Reform Law
在加州，小商业占私营雇主的90%，小商业雇员超过500万人。
如果ito mo sa shop, Fresno, California, full time.
Each column included an 800 number for people to call and leave their own question to be addressed in future NAM columns. To put a human face on the campaign, NAM is producing multimedia segments documenting how the law could impact individual lives, from undocumented immigrants relying on clinics to elders who fall into the donut hole, and syndicating them to its ethnic media partners.
All these medications for your liver condition?
Yeah, for my hepatitis.
How many medications are you taking each day?
About 30 medicine.
I really didn't believe the numbers when I got the bills. I would go to the local Walgreens and I'd shell out $1,200 for medication. And it's a 1-month supply, so I thought, that, how would you normally do this if we have to do this every single week and every month? It just wasn't right.
After I graduated, I didn't have health insurance anymore, not through my school. I didn't qualify for health insurance through my mother's plan because I was too old. I was playing basketball. The top portion of my pinky, it bent completely the other way. I completely tore a ligament, and I went to see a doctor. He suggested that I have surgery, but because of the cost and because we didn't have health insurance, I decided not to.
This is a very important week in health reform enactment. Some of the provisions include children under the age of 26 who now can join their parents' insurance.
I think it's a blessing to have that option to be on my mom's plan.
Ethnic media, experts, and community advocates are joining together to bridge the vast information gap on the new federal health care law.
This health plan is like a big monster, okay?
Yes. Yes.
And you guys study it, you guys know some of the provisions. We cover 5 different health issues that has to do with the Latino community. They just want nothing to do with it because it's so complex.
I believe that people of color and ethnic minorities have tremendous needs that will be begun to be addressed in this law, and that we need to get that word out that they need to provide a voice.